Dear Deidre, my wife thinks my manhood is too small, so we started swinging to fix our marriage, but now I feel more insecure. Just off the bat, just to begin this. That's a bad idea. You just don't do this. But anyway, let's get into it. Dear Deidre, swinging was supposed to mend our marriage. Instead, it has caused far more problems for me. My wife wants us to do it again, and I have no idea how to tell her that I don't. We're in our late 30s and have been together for 12 years since meeting at college. I've always thought we had a great loving relationship in every way, including sexually. So I was completely blindsided when she admitted she had never had an orgasm with me and has been faking it our entire relationship. Now, how long have they been together? 12 years. They've been together 12 years. She's never had an orgasm with him and she's been faking it for their entire relationship. That's a her problem, man. Like, communication, people. Like, if you have problems in your relationship, like as such as this, you need to talk about it. There's no point faking it for 12 years. Anyway, hurt and embarrassed, I asked what the issue was, and she finally admitted it was as I feared, my penis size. I'm only about 4 inches when erect. 4 inches. Oh. One sec. Let's see. Between 5.1 and 5.5 inches. What? What? Let's have a look. So that's better. That's not too bad, I suppose. But 4? My God. Okay, buddy. Let's keep reading. Let's keep reading. Ugh. She said she didn't feel enough during sex because I can't satisfy her. It really knocked my confidence. I started researching ways couples deal with intimacy problems that led me to a website for swingers. That sounds like a scam. Sounds like a scam. I brought up the idea with my wife, expecting her to rule it out, but she said she was open to trying it. That's a worry. We eventually arranged to meet a couple from a nearby town. After a few drinks to break the ice, we went to their bedroom. Okay. At first, watching my wife with another man made me feel aroused. Ew. I would hate to see my wife. I wouldn't enjoy that at all. I loved seeing her enjoying herself, but soon I felt jealous. He was so much bigger than me, and now I could never make her feel that way. I could never make her feel the way he had. Since then, she has been eager to continue this lifestyle, but I don't think I want to. If anything, the experience has made me feel more insecure and pushed us apart. Not together. What should I do? What should you do? Well, firstly, if you have an issue with your manhood, the last thing you want to do is involve another man with a larger manhood, right? And that brings you to another thing, right? So you're swinging with this couple. You're watching your wife bang the other husband. So I'm assuming you were supposed to be getting it on with the other wife. Did you? I mean, you probably didn't make her feel very good if you were with the other woman as well, right? So you're swinging, your wife's enjoying herself with the husband, you're meant to be enjoying yourself with the other wife, but you're too busy looking at the other husband's dick. I mean, what are you doing? I mean, you don't even speak about that. Like, were you involved at all, or did you just have to sit in the corner while the other husband had all the fun with the two wives? I mean, either way, this just sounds pathetic. I mean, if you have an issue with your manhood, but if you have an open communication with your wife, which obviously you do, just get some toys, brother. Just buy some toys. Don't be ashamed. Just buy some toys. Work them into your love life, you know, and you can fill that gap. You can fill that gap, with some toys. You don't have to bring another man in with a bigger dick. I mean, come on. Why would you do that? That's terrible. Now your wife just wants the other man. Jeez. But anyway, let's see what Deirdre has to say. Unfortunately, when you involve another person in your sex life, jealousy and emotions often come into play. Swinging didn't resolve the issue between you and your wife. If anything, it made it worse. Be honest with her. Say this experience made you feel insecure and you don't want to do it again. Try not to fixate on your penis. As my support pack, penis size will show you you are not as small as you believe. Shift the focus back to your relationship. Say you would like to improve your sex life with her and you want to find ways to fully satisfy. Yeah, exactly. Like I said. You need to work on it with your wife. Not bring another man in. Just find some toys and stuff like that. But like, this has got me thinking. Like, this is the average. This is 5.5. Could be somewhere in between like that. That's the average. But the average is the middle, right? So 50% of men are walking around with this size or less in their pants. 50%. So if you are one of these men, don't feel bad. You're not alone. 50% of men have this or smaller. You know, it's not uncommon. I mean, I feel pretty stoked right now, but 50% of men are packing this or less. So it's not uncommon. And also it probably explains why there's so many angry dudes walking around, you know. You get those real angry dudes that walk around. That's probably why. They're probably one of these guys. But they're probably also some of the most driven men, right? Because they have to succeed in other ways, right? If they feel like they're less of a man because of this, you might find that they're really good sportsmen, they're really good athletes, or they're good in business and stuff like that. It's probably really a lot of the civilizational drive that we experience in our world is probably due to men being this size or smaller, I think. But anyway, like I said, if you do have an issue with your manhood size, really don't bring in another man with a bigger one, because that's really not going to make you feel better, and it's probably just going to make your wife want to leave you, basically, and sleep with other men. So don't do it. Like I said, just get some toys. Be a man, get some toys, use them to make up for what you are lacking, and then, you know, you can do it together with your wife. So, you know, and if you don't want to have to buy those things, check your wife's side drawer. Check your wife's bedside cabinet. She's probably already got them, so don't stress too much about it. But yeah, do not bring another person into your relationship like this if you're having this sort of insecurities. Like there are people, I think, who can have this sort of relationship, but those people are a rarity. They're an exception. They're not the rule. Most people can't handle this in their relationship, so don't do it. And people on the internet will tell you to do it. Don't listen to them. Just because some people can do something doesn't mean you can, okay? Be a man, buy some toys. But anyway, that's my opinion on this. I'm sorry to all the fellas out there that are in the bottom 50%. I feel for you, I really do. But yeah, anyway, if you like this sort of content, like and subscribe, yada yada yada. I agree with Deirdre here. Yeah, it's bringing other people into your relationship, if you're already having problems, isn't going to fix your relationship. If anything, it's just going to make it worse. So don't do it, is my recommendation. So yeah, anyway, if you like this, like and subscribe, yada yada, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta.